Not payback, cause a bad bitch. And baby, I'm the baddest. You fucking with a savage. Can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy on ya, but nah. Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry.
What's up, everybody? Fantasy Football Commissioner, PNC Pigskin Pros. Couldn't think of a more appropriate song to start off this video with. I am very sorry that I have been slacking on my commissioner's duties, but hopefully that's going to change. And I am not sorry because I've just had a lot of things going on, and yeah. So anyway, jersey hat combo we're rocking today is Agent 89 on the Ravens, Mr. Steve Smith Sr., and it might be a little too late, but preparation for MLB playoffs. Got the Rockies cap going. Haven't been paying too much of attention since my Braves were eliminated, but a little shout out to Matt and Nikhil out there in Denver. Just wanted to, well, it was purple and black, so it matched the Ravens jersey. Anyway, moving on, let's take a very quick highlight of the missed weeks of 3 and 4, and then we'll dive into week 5, and we'll get you all caught up with standings as well. All right, let's take a look at scores. We'll start off with myself and the boss man. Somebody had to bring him back down to earth, and it was me this week at 139 to 109. Dancing Amy could not keep her pace up there, and she falls to the Wichita Lawn Pigs 145 to 128. Close games out in Denver. Blitz and Giggles, which I love the new team name, Melissa. Thank you. Squeaking out a 11-point victory from Matthew there, 127 to 116. Barclay Mad, play on Barking Mad, still with you, Betsy. Defeating the Goon Squad, 142 to 120. And the other close game out of Denver was Sea World, 106 to 100 over Luke, which brings us up to week 4. Y'all better watch out. My team is starting to light it up, taking a 161 to 118 victory over Kurt's Wichita Lawn Pigs. SeaWorld improving to, I guess, 3 and 1 at the time. 137 to 82 victory over Dancing Amy. Poor Amy's gonna suffer a couple of bad losses there. Blitz and Giggles can't keep the mojo going, losing to Barclay Mad 128 to 112. Goon Squad just laying it down on Luke's team, which I'm gonna have a talk with you, Luke. 174 to 56. And Bone Apple Tea barely beating James. You wonder why I had these teams playing each other like 4 times last season, including in the playoffs. That's why. 126, 122, a nail biter as always. And that brings us up to the current week 5 scores. Like I said, y'all better watch out. My team just continues to light it up. The Panthers barely survived the Giants with Odell Beckham's big day, but I'll take his points. 162 to 80 victory. Poor Amy is getting throttled in back-to-back weeks there. Yikes. Betsy losing a tough one to James, only by 4 points. The Wichita Lawn Pigs, Bone Apple Tea. That was another good game. Good running backs in that matchup there. James Conner, Todd Gurley. But a 158-125 victory by Matt's Bone Apple Tea. Luke, again, gonna have a little chat, but Melissa takes the victory. Blitz and Giggles gets the 103 to 88 victory. And Sea World over Goon Squad, 132 to 124. Despite Tom Brady lighting it up, Goon Squad can't take advantage of a big win last week. Looking ahead now to next week, we have Luke and James going against one another. So Luke, see if you can get your first win, which I'm going to hide my sarcasm there. The Goon Squad, Blitz and Giggles. See if the Magoons can get back on the winning track against Melissa's team. Matt's Bone Apple Tea taking on Dancing in the End Zone with Amy Morris. A couple of 1 and 4, 4 and 1 matchup there. So Amy, I know your team is better than what the scores have been projecting the past few weeks. So let's see if you can turn it around. And then we have Barclay Mad, Wichita Lawn Pigs. That should be a really good matchup. Both teams have had some similar scores in the past weeks, but the matchup of the week is definitely going to be SeaWorld and yours truly, Big Newton, I think it's going to be a very close one. I think these are two really good teams. My team's coming on pretty strong of late, and Akil's has been pretty strong all year. Akil sits at 4-1. I'm at 3-2. So this is a huge game that could have some serious playoff seeding implications. And speaking of which, we'll take a look at our standings. The Heroes Get Remembered division is definitely pretty top-heavy here, with the two Denver boys, SeaWorld, Bone Apple Tea, both sporting 4-1 records. Barclay Mad, Big Newton, myself, 3-2, right behind you guys. And Amy, you got to pick it up. Still time to turn the season around. We are only half over. You are sitting at 1-4 though, so got some work to do. Legends Never Die. This one's a little bit more crowded, except for at the bottom. But Goon Squad, James Blitch, Wichita Lawn Pigs, Blitz and Giggles, you're all right there. 3-2, 3-2, 2-3, 2-3. Luke, 0-5. Yikes. Oh well. And do remember that I am charging $1 extra to be paid at the end of the year per regular season loss. Right now, Matt and Akil would owe me $1. I would owe myself $2. Betsy, the Goons, and James all $2. The Wichita Lawn Pigs, Blitz and Giggles, $3. And you get the point. Y'all are smart people. But this is an incentive to keep participating. I don't care if you're in the playoff picture, out of the playoff picture. If you don't want to owe another buck, set your lineups. Pay attention, care, be a good general manager of your team. These players are depending on you, just like you depend on them each week. So keep that in mind. All right, so there you have it. There's a super fast recap of the past 3 weeks, plus look at your scores and standings. We have some great matchups coming up. I've highlighted those already. I did want to make note, in case anyone is wondering, I have these little accessories on me. Also a knee brace on that you can't see. I have a slight tear of my MCL. But, hey, all is fair in love and hockey, right? It's not the first time I've torn the MCL, so we'll get used to it there. And, if you see me hopping along and staggering along at some point, that would be why. That's the sad news. The good news is I haven't done a video since we officially heard that Melissa, Blitz and Giggles, is pregnant. So congratulations, Melissa. I know that all of us have seen you and congratulated you in person, but wanted to put this on the video diary, I guess, the vlog, if you will, just to express how excited we are for you. And your little Cam Newton fan. So anyway, enough of that. I'm looking forward to these Week 6 scores, everybody. I'm going to continue to do Game of the Week and break down each Game of the Week on the following week and so on and so forth. We are halfway through the season. Remember, it's 10 weeks and then 2-week playoffs for 6 weeks after that. Week 17 we have off to go enjoy some football. So the Broncos are terrible. The Steelers are garbage. Panthers are sitting pretty right now. That's pretty good, not anything to complain about, really. Anyway, there's always something to complain about. That's it for me. See you guys, everybody. Deuces. I'll make sure to get these videos on a more consistent basis. But yeah, and I'm going to manually change James's team name right now. So, peace out, everybody. See you later.